the Management Accounting Week 3 about environmental. Again, I will try my best to speak slowly and clearly just to enjoy the video and to understand what's going on with the video. So we are going to cover the environmental management accounting or environmental cost reporting. As usual, this you can see here, this is the module outline, and according to the module outline, week 3 we should cover environmental management accounting, and this is what we are going to cover. In the environmental management accounting, every week you will see me just putting learning outcomes of the lecture or of the topic, learning objectives. So it's called either learning outcomes or it's called the lecture objectives or lecture outcomes, or the topic outcomes, or what you have to understand from the whole topic. First thing, we are going to cover eco-efficiency concept, and we are going to prepare environmental quality cost report. We are going to learn how to prepare environmental financial statements report, and then we are going to learn how to assign environmental cost to products and processes. So what is eco-efficiency? Every year in class, before going to explain what eco-efficiency means, I'm always asking students, what is the difference between efficiency and effectiveness? And I always leave them some time just to let me know, to engage and look for their mobile phones, or just search on Google or on their whatever device they have in class, and then they come up with, of course, a variety of professional and definition, etc. But I'm always telling them the very simple example, the very simple definition of efficiency is, it's a relationship between inputs and outputs. Just imagine that you decided to cook a dish that you never cooked before. You go, you buy the ingredients for the dish, and you come back and you watch a YouTube video or whatever. The first ever time you cook this dish, and although it says on the YouTube videos or something that it will take 50, half an hour, it will take you, or I'm not sure, it will take me, it's always take me 45 minutes or approaching an hour, because every single time I just kind of pause the video and just read and see what I'm doing, whether I'm doing right or wrong, and so on. So this is because this is the first ever time. But by the time I keep repeating the same dish, I didn't need to use YouTube video again. I didn't read even the instructions again, because it's absolutely fine. So I know what to do, and I'm always just preparing myself. Just for example, if I did cut the onion, prepare it, cut the vegetables, whatever, put put the heating of the oven on just to get it ready. All of this will make me just saving time, and saving time in this means that I've become efficient. I used the time efficiently. So instead of spending 1 hour to cook this dish, I used to reduce that. Second time, 45 minutes, number 10, when I cook it for 10th time, this I can make it in half an hour. I think this is the same. So basically, efficiency is a relationship between inputs and the outputs. However, effectiveness is a relationship between output and the output. What does this mean? That you might, for example, in terms of companies, you might just investigate the company over 2 years, the same company over 2 years. So you compare output of the company with the same output, or you compare the output, a profit, for example, for company A with the profit for company B, who are working in the same industry. This is what you are doing in your coursework. You're comparing 4 companies, 3 companies in the same industry. So this is what I mean by efficiency and effectiveness. Explaining the term efficiency will be very useful to understand the term eco-efficiency. So what the term eco-efficiency means? It means maintain the organization can produce more useful and service while simultaneously reducing negative environment impact. So basically, away from this complicated definition, eco-efficiency means produce more for less. What does this mean? Producing more goods and services with using less material, using less energy, using less water, using less land. But at the same time, while producing more goods and the services with less material, energy, etc., at the same time minimizing air pollution, minimizing waste disposals, minimizing water discharge. This is what we mean by eco-efficiency. Also, when it comes to the concept of eco-efficiency, this is the definition of eco-efficiency. So when I ask you in the final exam, what eco-efficiency, what is the definition, you might put this and just explain to me what does it mean eco-efficiency. So this is the eco-efficiency definition. However, if I ask you what eco-efficiency concept is, that means the concept is expanded. When you try to explain the concept of eco-efficiency, you provide a definition, this is what it is, and then provide more details about that. The more details is basically you have to explain the objectives of eco-efficiency, you have to explain the opportunities for eco-efficiency, you have to explain the outcomes of the eco-efficiency. By the way, there is a Word file titled Eco-Efficiency Concept will be already on Moodle available to you while you're watching this video. So you can go and you can read all what I'm saying here. So, for example, the objectives of eco-efficiency is reducing the consumption of resources, reducing energy, material, water, land, reducing the environmental impact, reducing more for less, or doing more for less, increasing product value. To increase the product value, companies are looking to satisfy customer needs, but at the same time, not degrading the environment and reducing the environmental liability. Reducing the environmental liability means more product with less input and more product without degrading the environment. So this is what we covered under objectives. Under opportunities, um, process improvement and finding ways to control for waste material, etc. Companies have to redesign the product. And then the last thing is the eco-efficiency outcomes. As you can see here, eco-efficiency outcomes, if companies implemented eco-efficiency, as you can see here, you can see two blue things, two yellow things, and two purple things. Of course, this is for a reason. So the benefits or advantage of eco-efficiency, if company implemented eco-efficiency, that means purple, this is outside the company. That means customers will be happy and satisfied because they are looking for cleaner products, and this will improve the company image outside, because going into internationalization and the improving image and improving reputation, etc. Inside the company, this is the gold or yellow kind of color, that if the company is implementing eco-efficiency, that means that employees will be more satisfied, because that means they are happy and satisfied, because the company that they are working on is really very concerned about environment and to be eco-efficient. And of course, there is more opportunity for innovations and new opportunities and for this as well. for design the product that will fit with all these purposes. And the two blue things is benefits of eco-efficiency is a reduction in cost. So for example, how this makes sense, because if the company is eco-efficient and producing more for less, and producing product that not harming the environment, that means they might get a lower cost of capital. That means the cost of capital will be lower, and cost reduction, another items in cost reduction and the competitive advantages. So this is how, when you see this graph, I want you to explain what does this mean, because of course when I put this graph, or when Hansen and Moen put this graph and put these colors for reasons, not for decoration. Honestly, please, I want you to learn what does everything means. It is not the main aim of this course this year, not to memorize information. It's just to absorb it, understand it, telling it to anyone in a very, very simple way. I think that's me for eco-efficiency, and for the first video of management accounting, environmental management accounting. That's it. I will see you in another video. Bye bye.